Hello here, Phil Smith here. Working on a snapper push mower here. Or self-propelled push mower, whatever you want to call it. Guy just brought it in. Said he was mowing some leaves. Then all of a sudden it just kind of bogged down or died or started backfiring on him or something. He can't get restarted. Went ahead, I'm pulling the rope. Had one of them stupid black carburetors on, so I was wondering if maybe got some dirt in it. But when I pulled on the rope, it just didn't sound right, or that sound more like a valve issue. And plus, if it was backfiring, that could potentially be a valve issue. Went and sprayed some carburetor cleaner in. First of all, the air filter is dirty as crap, so I was hoping, well, maybe that's just a problem. It'd be easy to fix that, but nope, still wouldn't start. With a new clean air filter, so spray some carb cleaner in the carburetor, still wouldn't start, doing the same thing. Again, just kind of sounding like the valve issue or something, so went ahead and pulled the valve cover off, took spark plug out. Spark plug was getting spark. I checked that. Valves appeared, or the rock arms appear to be set right. After I got to top dead center there, unless valve was broke or something, but I did compression test at 0 compression. I noticed before I started working, when I first started looking things over, looked underneath just to make sure he didn't like bend the crankshaft or something. The blade does have a slight bend to it. He claims or said that he didn't think he had anything, but I'm kind of think he did, because that blade had a little bit of bend on the one end. And then after I done the compression test, I thought about checking to see if the flywheel key had been sheared. Like potentially when he hit something, bent the blade, and sure enough, it was. The groove on here was off a little bit from the groove on the shaft, and those two pieces are supposed to be one. That's your flywheel key. Those are supposed to be together as one piece. So he hit something, he shared the flywheel key. I got like couple little containers of sort of flywheel keys, all different shapes and sizes. So we'll put a new flywheel key in there and put back together. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering how you get these flywheels off if you work on them, they got like 2 different size pullers here, depending on your like bolt hole spacing. But you just screw those down in to the holes there. With the center staying on top of the shaft, like that. And then you tighten these nuts down against the flywheel, and then you just tighten the 2 nuts here, kind of back and forth, a little bit at a time until it pops off. So that's how you do that. Otherwise, putting it back on is pretty easy. It is a taper shaft, but as you impact the nut down, it will push it down and on there. So hopefully we'll have this one fixed here before long. Hopefully I got a blade that'll fit it too. I got a whole rack of blades, so with several push mower blades, so hopefully I got a blade for him, and he can come back tomorrow and pick it up then. Hopefully there's no other internal damage when he hit whatever he did, and being off time was just screwing up the compression test, maybe, hopefully. But we'll see. I'll post an update video if it ends up being more damage than this or something else internally. Otherwise, I had to order a carburetor for this one. Been going through the stock of carburetors so damn fast. I ran out before I got more orders. I had so much stuff coming in here last couple weeks. And this is the same engine. The new carburetor on it. Just got finished slapping it back together. I got it on one of my Harbor Freight table lifts. Another one over here. That carburetor on this one. Needle was leaking or something, and it wasn't shining the gas off, so it was just flowing gas into the cylinder and then hydrolocking it. You go pull the rope and it would start pulling out, and then all of a sudden it would just stop on you and about jerk your arm off. Got a couple or weed eater and blower back on the workbench I was working on. This one just came in earlier. I say you can't get it started. You thought I might need carburetor cleaned. I would try cleaning the air filter first. Or, well, not even try cleaning it, but just put a new one on. Again, it's one of the black plastic carburetors, so hopefully it's just air filter. Might have to do a carburetor. At least I still got a couple of those left. Another one here ended up being carburetor. Got a tiller, it's carburetor. This one did a oil filter change and had he hit something with it and screwed up a spindle and a blade, and then when taking the other two blades off, saw another spindle was messed up a little bit, so got 2 spindles on order for it. Thought I had a couple here, but I couldn't find them. Probably sold them last fall and was just waiting till the spring to reorder. Oh, and had a short break earlier, waiting for next thing to come in, and got the buffing compound and buffer out and kind of shined up the hood a little bit just to do some practice for that. It was kind of all dull and oxidized, so we'll see if they notice that. I guess that the son brought or something belongs to his dad, which is like in his 60s or something. And yeah, I got the UTV, did a video showing the carburetor on it. So finally got the carburetor in and started getting it back together. But then noticed that the boot or whatever was all kind of cracking. So when you order a new boot, that should be here tomorrow. Got a new air filter for it, new fuel filter, got the oil change, and oh yeah, well, looking over then, I changed the oil. I guess it's going to be here at the shop a little bit longer. Ooh, yeah. Guess it needs a new boot on there maybe too, and some duct tape and zip ties. So yeah, I got a new CV axle for that. I don't know, it'll probably be here a day or two. Yeah, I got John Deere over there waiting on a fuel pump and yeah, let's see, yeah, one of these waiting on a carburetor. This one here just came in today, and it's running kind of fast, so got a little tachometer on order to clip onto the spark plug wire to see what kind of RPMs we actually have, and then try and figure out if it's just a screw on the carburetor needs adjusted or needs a different carburetor, or if it's got some kind of governor issue maybe. Hopefully it's not something too seriously able to fix, but time will tell. Yeah, just stuff keeps coming in. Offered guy, kid, whatever, just say he just graduated this technical school down in Springdale. Offer him $80 an hour starting. Didn't show up. Some other kid, like 18, 19-year-old kid or something, was posting on Facebook saying he's desperate for work. He's living at the Salvation Army homeless shelter. He'll do anything. So, but he doesn't know how to do anything though. But I offer him, hey, come take care of the yard, do some yard work, and teach you how to sharpen blades and change oil and swap out carburetors on these push mowers. While I do the more difficult stuff and wash the mowers and other stuff around here on the side for me. Pay $100 a day and free lunch. Told me he works 6-7 days a week if he wanted to. And then 3 days in a row he had some sort of excuse why he couldn't come or make it. So I finally just told him forget it. Kids nowadays are like, well, you can't make a living wage, you can't afford a house and stuff like that. And I only got offered $80 an hour. You can't buy 4 mansions and 18 yachts on $80 an hour. How am I supposed to live on $80 an hour? Kids bitch that the guy get paid enough a year to go buy a $500,000 house with cash or something. It's like, that's what you get a 30-year mortgage for. They start out in an apartment with roommate. Plenty of opportunities. Been offering people 6 figures here for 5 years or more. No one wants it.